Good evening, I'm Brianna Malone. With one candidate suspending his presidential campaign, the outcome of the election could look differently come November. Tyler Gallagher met with some political experts today and has our story.
RFK Jr. announced on Friday that he will be suspending his political campaign, removing his name from ballots in 10 battleground states and keeping it on the ballot in others. In doing so, he also endorsed Donald Trump for president and criticized Vice President Kamala Harris and the Democratic Party.
And don't you want a president that's going to make America healthy again?
RFK struggled to get over 7% in terms of polling numbers, and his campaign didn't seem to be going anywhere, so he did the thing that is most logical for candidates that don't have a viable campaign.
Morris says Kennedy could have thrown his support behind Trump for a potential role in the Trump administration. Although Kennedy had started his campaign as a Democrat, he said on Friday that the party had become a party of war, censorship, and corruption. After RFK Jr. dropped out of the presidential race this weekend, Erie County Republican Party chairman says that could have an impact on how people vote this November.
You could see in the polls that he was taking from both candidates, okay? But I think with him endorsing Trump, I think it's going to kind of slide in favor of Trump's favor, and especially if he gets out there on a campaign trail and talks in favor of Trump.
Eddie says a lot of independent voters may keep Kennedy's endorsement of Trump in mind at the polls. On the Democratic side, Erie County's Democratic Party chairman says he isn't exactly sure why Kennedy went against his family's history to endorse Trump, but some of RFK's voters could support Harris in November.
Now that he's out of the race, it's kind of hard to say. I think it's kind of a wash. I think some of his voters will go to Kamala, some will go to Trump, and some may even stay home or seek other options with independent candidates.
Tallarico says in a close race like this one, every vote counts, and Kennedy's endorsement of Trump could have an impact on the outcome of the election.